episode of Explore Maple Grove. My name is Shari McGuire, and I'm the ambassador for Explore Maple Grove and a business growth strategist. Today, we have the great pleasure of getting to meet and get to speak with Nicole Langer and Liz Peterson, who are co-owners of Beautox Bar in Maple Grove. Welcome, ladies.
Hi there.
Hi. Hi. It's so great to see your lovely faces. Why don't you tell us about your business? What is Beautox Bar?
Do you want to go first? Sure. So Beautox Bar is a med spa in Maple Grove. We started out with just injections. We do Botox, we do filler, aesthetics. So it's more aesthetic based. And then we've added on body contouring, women's wellness, micro needling with radio frequency and heat. We have skincare.
We just call it Morpheus 8.
Yeah. So we're really a med spa that really focus on preventing any kind of surgeries or major invasive treatment to look your best. So we tend to have low downtime or no downtime and really great results without having to go through all the pain and suffering of like a plastic surgery or having a major procedure done.
Oh, that's good, because that's no fun to be in pain from those procedures, getting cut wide open. What made you decide to open the business?
Well, we've been friends for many, many years, and we used to run together. And during our runs, we both had different careers, so we'd be talking. And we decided we want to do something fun that would incorporate both of our interests.
Yep, and
our passion. And so we decided, well, we're going to open up a med spa, and where we can actually treat everybody, not just people that can afford it, but hopefully people that are on the cuff that want to do it. You know, we try to keep our prices down as much as we can, and we want everybody to be able to have the services that we serve.
Yeah.
And the treatments that we have to offer. So we try to accommodate that. So we decided we were going to open up a med spa, and that's what we did. We started the process, and it literally from the talk to when we did our first initial step was what? Just a couple weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it wasn't.
We're go-getters. So if we decide we're gonna do it, there we go.
And she's the nurse, and I'm the business, so I don't inject or do those treatments, if you will. But Liz is the head nurse, and we do have a full staff as well.
We have a
at
full
the
staff.
So it's been if someone had told us all the hurdles and all the things we had to go through to get to this point, we never would have started. But that's what's so beautiful about when you're starting something, you're excited and you don't know what you don't know. And that's a good thing. It's a blessing not to know it, because you just take one step at a time and you get through that hurdle. Then you go to the next step. Otherwise it's too much. And I don't know if I would have done it if someone would have showed me all the things you'd have to go through.
But I do have to say, in the midst of all of that, I've never once went, oh, we shouldn't have done this.
Oh, never, no regrets.
Not once.
Never
a regret.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work, but it was so worth it.
It's so worth it.
Well, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. There is a lot of hard work that goes into it. There's a lot we don't know before we go into it. But those who are hardy and earnest and really have that passion for the business they've started to change lives, because that's what you're doing, is you're changing people's lives.
Yes.
That is a reason to keep going, and it keeps you motivated. And look at all the people that you're impacting, which is great.
Yes.
It's very rewarding to see.
Yeah, most definitely.
See people so happy and excited
Yeah.
about the new them.
Oh, I bet. So what's something that has surprised you about owning the business?
Well, we were just talking about it. We every day learn something new. Every day about the business, right?
Yeah.
Every day there's
we think we got it all figured out and
like,
zipped up. And
now we're sailing. Oh yeah. And then the next day comes and there's a whole nother, we're like, oh my gosh, we never thought of that. Okay, we got to do. So it's the learning curve is amazing. It's constant growth, constant learning, meeting new people, learning new things, being open to learn and to grow as a person as well as in your profession. So that's my biggest surprise. You think before you start this, that you have a clinic, you've got all, A, B, C, D,
all your processes in place.
And so that's it. You just go, that is not how it works. You are constantly evolving and constantly changing, and I love it.
Yeah,
I
but
love
it is shocking because you do feel like you have everything all figured out. I'm like, we have all that figured out. That process is already done. It works. We don't need to fix it. And then here we are rebuilding another process or redo it. That part,
So true.
it's frustrating at times, but at the same time, I have to talk myself off the ledge and say, listen, we just got to try something else. But I'd say another thing that shocks me is how many med spas there are in the state of Minnesota and how many are probably nowhere near cleaned up. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
because
we have
they don't
so
even know
many-
what they don't know.
No, because we go in, we do secret shopper stuff and we
Mhm.
see their processes and we're like, they have no idea. So the owners need to be more working on the business versus in the business. And that's where
Yes.
our strengths are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You two balance each other very nicely.
We've
Just
been
really
told we can really. Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So what is something that your customers would say they love about your business?
Well, I just had a brand new customer yesterday, so this is fresh, and I asked her those exact questions, and she said, we are super welcoming. We are very knowledgeable, and then we make it comfortable for the client. We go through all of the things and explain everything very thoroughly. She felt so comfortable getting her treatments done with us, and she even asked me, where can I give you a review? I mean, I didn't ask her, she asked me where to give me a review. So I think we try really hard to make you feel special when you walk in our clinic, right? We
Mhm.
want to do all the extra things. So I asked her, is there something that we're missing? Should we be doing anything differently? Can I do anything to make your experience better? Because we really do care. I
Yeah.
know what it's like to have bad customer service. We want it to be the best. So I'm asking the questions and I want to make the adjustments if they're needed.
Yeah.
And so she didn't have anything to tell me, but I know there's more. I know we can always make it better. So I'm still going to keep on with that. But according to her, she's been to 2 other med spas and she said ours was by far a better experience for her. Now, I don't know what that means. And I didn't ask her where she went. That's all
Yeah.
she told me,
Yeah.
but that was the feedback we got. So I think that's our pride, is to try to make our customers comfortable and to do the teaching part of it, because a lot of times when you go in there, they assume you already know and you don't always.
Well, and they're afraid, they're about to have a needle come to their face if they're doing any injectables. And they're like, needles, I have I should say I used to have a massive phobia, but God has a sense of humor because he knows how terrified I am of needles. So let's just have an injection bar and get injected all the time. So now I'm over that fear, but they are afraid.
They are
And
afraid.
that is a big thing that the nurses do really well. They have good bedside manner. They keep, calm them down. We numb them. We make them comfortable. We're like, listen, let's be really quick. And a lot of people, when they done like getting their lips done, let's say, they're like, that wasn't bad at all.
No.
And a lot of people will say getting lips in general is the most painful treatment.
Okay.
But when they come to the Beautox Bar, they're all saying, that wasn't bad at all.
Right.
No big deal.
Yeah. We try to make them comfortable. We do all the things we can to make the experience positive.
Mhm.
And the other thing is we always stand behind our work. So if there's something that's just wrong, we're not harassing people.
Right.
We're saying, come back in. We're going to get you in. We want to make it,
We
make
want to
you
make
happy.
things right. Want,
Mhm.
make sure everybody's happy. We
Mhm.
want them to love their treatment.
Right.
That's key.
And we really do want them to love their
Mhm.
treatment.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if I love it. If they don't love it, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
pointless.
Exactly. Because that's the face they want to have. And it's kind of like thinking of like a clothing store person comes in and that shirt may look terrible on the person, but if they love it, that's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I tell some of the clients. I'll say it is and I'm surprised sometimes at when I ask them, what is it that brings you in? I already have what I think it is
Yep.
in my going on here, but just by looking and talking.
Well,
with
you're
them.
you're professionally aesthetics. You
But-
know how a
right.
face should be.
So just
lined
because
up.
I have my idea of what it is, sometimes it surprises me what their
Yeah.
response is. I'm like, okay. And then at that point, I'm not going to tell them what I'm seeing unless they want me to. But most times when people come in for a consult, they want me to tell them, and I do tell them my perspective of it. But I
Yeah.
always go back to what is it that bothers you? Because I want to make sure that they are wanting the service that maybe that doesn't bother them. And
Mhm.
many times it doesn't. It's
Right.
what they came in for something totally different. So it's yeah, I don't say anything because I don't want to make them feel
Oh, you
bad.
don't want to offend
No,
them, but
They're
but-
there for something totally different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But sometimes they'll sit in the chair and like, all right, what do I need? What do I got to do?
Yeah,
to
and then
fix this
then
up?
it's game on, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you everything you need.
Uh-huh.
And like I tell some people, we're going to leave dollar signs out of it, because if you didn't have if you had all the money in the world, this is what I see. Now, what is it that you don't like? So
Right.
let's
And we can back
up,
it up.
and we
Mhm.
can make a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you can't do all of it at once either, right?
No.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
we get that.
And we have payment plans. We say treat now, pay later. We have monthly payments up
Yeah.
to 2 years. We take
Yeah.
care credit. So we can make it easy for them.
Okay, that care credit is interesting. We discovered that when our cat got sick. It works for medical clinics like you guys and for vets, and
Yep.
had to save
Mhm.
his life. And we're like, well, we don't want to spend all this cash right now. And they told us about care credit, so that was really helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. We
very
accept
nice.
that. It's a big deal.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Most definitely. Well, good. Well, what do you ladies love most about Maple Grove?
Oh, I love everything about Maple Grove. I can get everything done in 10 minutes.
Right.
I go to the bank. I go to the
Yep.
grocery store. I get my gas tank full, go to the car wash.
Absolutely.
I do the whip around and I got all my stuff done.
I like the life in
Yeah.
Maple Grove. It's like there's some areas where there's just not that much energy. I can feed off of that energy. I love all that energy. I
Yeah,
love
the
seeing
hustle and
the hustle and
bustle.
bustle of it.
Mhm.
Love it. So Maple
Yep.
Grove is Maple Grove.
It's a happening town. It's growing. There's always, there's new things happen, new restaurants and
Yeah.
new homes, new apartment
Mhm.
complexes or condos, and there's people outside, and there's
Right.
and there's great back roads too, so you can get in and out. There's like secret ways to get around town.
Yeah, it's not one way. It's not
Right?
just a one way in and out. There's a
Yes.
lot of different ways, and there's a lot of, you have everything.
Well, the
there.
restaurants are great. I'd probably go out to eat there 90% of the time is
Yeah.
in Maple Grove, and the shopping, like just having groceries of Trader Joe's and Whole Foods right there.
And Lunds and
And
Byerly's.
yes, it's London
And Cop-
Byerly.
And Cop-
Yep.
everything's there. It
I
is.
know.
I wish they, some of the other businesses went out during COVID, I believe, but I don't think it's from lack of shopping. I think those businesses need to come back. It's like, come back.
I
We're still
know.
here.
I know. We'll see even more new
I think
stores come
so.
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Maple Grove.
Yeah, we're in a period of time right now where with the recession though, new businesses pop up and become those big leaders. And I'm not going to mention any right now because I'll probably get it wrong in which they were, but some of the really big behemoths came out of the last recession. And that's what happens now. And it's gonna be
Yes.
exciting to see who rises from this.
And I like little
Yes.
businesses. We're a little business. We
Yep.
like to support those people. So
Yeah.
we're
And then
I'm
we
good
grow
with
from
that.
there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And that's what
Yeah.
started all of this was I have a heart for small business, grew up in it. My parents own a grocery store. I understand the plight of that small business owner and I'm one to myself. So I want to support small business as much as I can.
I love
So-
that.
So wonderful to talk to you two ladies today. It's been great. And I want to wish you all the best and have a fantastic year. And thank you for stopping by today.
Yes,
All right,
thank you.
thanks.
It's
Bye
nice
now.
to meet you.
Hi, and thank you for watching another episode of Explore Maple Grove. This is Shari McGuire. If you would like to be interviewed, please reach out. And also, if you are growing your own business and would like some help, give me a call. I can show you that really cool trick in just a couple of minutes. And it's for real. I'm a very devout Christian. This is a real thing that you can do to increase your business. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.